Another video, YouTube, on the solar system setup, 12 volt. As you can see, some of the components are still in the same positioning as before. But I came across another TriStar MPPT 60 amp solar charge controller. So I lined everything out. I still have to do some painting, but everything is functioning the way that it needs to be. As of right now, I'm at 14.6 volts, at 642 watts with 44 amps coming in. And you can see on some of the solar charge controllers, we have the flashing green light. Now the three charge controllers right here is connected to the meter hub by Morningstar for the first battery bank. And then in the previous videos, this is the second battery bank, or the backup battery bank that I have right now. All the disconnects fused. Now since it's late or the middle of November right now, the power inverters, I'm not running them like I normally would. 10 hours for the first one on the left, or 12 hours, and about 4 to 6 hours on the second one on the smaller battery bank and solar setup. Reason being, more cloudy days, windy days in the wintertime, late fall. So rather than grid time the full time, I may grid time during the peak time 2 hours respectively between both of the grid time inverters. But as far as the rest of the home, internet, TV, refrigeration, coolers, making coffee, whatever the case may be, all that is still being producing throughout the day. Still on 24 hours a day with that part of the system. And then this part right here, as I talked about in the previous video, the relay drive, as you can see, the 3 is on for the grid tie inverter because it's reached its voltage point. But as I said previously, because of fall and winter time, I may run it only 2 hours or 4 hours a day, but that'll be during the peak time. And if you don't know, peak time in most states, your utility company, will be from November to March or April, 7 a.m. to noon. And then summertime is from May to October, peak time. Because what people are doing mostly in the fall is turning on electric heaters, the oven, all those other components. Now, if this was a 240 volt system, then I wouldn't even be doing grid tie. But since this is 120, and most of the time the 120 is running as the washing machine, like I said, TVs, anything that you plug into a normal AC outlet. So this is just a follow-up video on the 12 volt system, still running as normal. Have a good day, and please subscribe.